And now with that beautiful hymn, let us join together in the healing circle which continues our healing and radiation of the Christ light to our world. Let us open our hearts to the Christ power, wisdom, and love as we call upon the angels of healing to draw close. We come into the soft radiance of this love as we focus and hold the healing light of Christ over our entire world, our planet, and particularly today, the thought atmosphere. We see the angels of healing bringing a cleansing, healing light to the world, the planet, the thought atmosphere, in a beautiful silvery green light, dispersing, helping everyone uplift their thoughts. And we see this beautiful thought atmosphere being cleansed, particularly from fear. And additionally, now we see the thought atmosphere being illumined with that beautiful golden radiance from Father, Mother, God, and the Christ, touching the soul of humanity and all kingdoms of life for strength for our journeys. So let us just go into the silence for a moment to hold that. And with hearts full of love and gratitude, we give our grateful thanks. Amen. Good morning, everyone. Vicki picked a beautiful topic for our reading today. It's excerpts from our inner teachings on the topic of healing from the perspective of a person with dis-ease. Beloved brethren, we must first remember the varying needs of mankind and the many, many varying states or stages or levels of evolution which mankind has reached. Some people with dis-ease will respond only to orthodox medical treatment, others to physical or breathing exercises or other forms of physical help. These help draw into the system harmonies which gradually rebuild the body after dispelling its inharmonies. Others will respond rapidly to magnetic treatment, massage, and electrical treatment. But there are very many in this present age, and many more in years to come, who will respond most harmoniously and effectively to what is called spiritual healing or absent healing. For the healing to occur, harmony is essential. Harmony of the spirit, tranquility of the spirit. The basis of all ill health is inharmony in the sufferer's soul, perhaps arising from inharmony in his physical conditions of life. Anything inharmonious to the individual is liable to bring about certain physical symptoms. And the more evolved the soul, the more attuned the individual becomes to the higher world, to the spiritual life, the more acutely he will feel in harmony. If not dealt with immediately by meditation and deep breathing and the restoration of harmony, the inharmony will manifest later as ill health of the body. Inharmony in the self is due to self-assertiveness, selfishness. Therefore, to overcome inharmony in oneself, forget your thoughts. Forget your thoughts of tiredness, sense of energy, injury, sense of self. Forget yourself instantly and center your thoughts upon the sweetness of the Master. Think how the Masters would act in similar circumstances And then when all self of self-justice goes, and one becomes nothing, and there flows into the soul the sweetness of the Master's love. Breathing has the effect of harmonizing the channel to the divine, to God, to the innermost, the center within. And by slowing down the breathing and breathing the God life, the whole being is harmonized, and the divine energy of which we spoke earlier is brought into being. Breathing can link up 3 centers, the heart, the throat, and the head. And when these 3 centers are brought into complete at one-ment, perfect harmony exists. And then the projection goes forth with great power. And as the projection goes forth, let it do so on a breath of God. Each one of us breathe in divine energy, and you breathe out or project out the breath of God and the divine breath to bless and to heal yourself and others. Remember that all sickness is traceable to the psyche. In this connection, certain herbs and medicines can be used, which will affect the psyche and prepare the way for the reception of the true healing power of God. And in such preparations are qualities which affect the psychic body as well as eventually the physical body. The psychic body or the psyche has to be contacted before the healing works through the physical. Man may have once created elemental forms through passion and greed, with the desire for power over his fellow man, and indeed, everything which opposes pure love and true brotherhood is of the shadow. And if these elementals are not worked out in one incarnation, they collect and wait upon the next incarnation, and so on until the 3rd and 4th generation. Therefore, brethren, in true healing, this knowledge must be taken into account. If the sickness be due to karma, it may be worked out in a merciful way, that the soul is being shown to work and get rid of any self-created evil. That is why it's not always good that the healing of the physical body should take place. If people once see this beautiful and wise law of Father, Mother, God guiding all life, how much happier they would be. And when the soul recognizes this truth, it can truly say, "Thy will be done." Brethren, just one more thing. Remember that the healing rests with the patient, whether he receives full healing or not, and know that loving healing is never, never wasted. And there's also a wonderfully powerful mantra, God is in me, and divine love floods and fills every atom of my being. Let's repeat it. God is in me, divine light floods and fills every atom of my being. And one more point from White Eagle. Beauty is of God and is important in spiritual healing and unfoldment. Sincerity and simplicity are also of great assistance in spiritual unfoldment. But beauty one might liken to the bridal garment of heaven. Beauty is an aspect of God. Through beauty, the soul is raised to a consciousness of the presence of God. Peace be with you, our dear beloved brethren. Amen.
Oh,